Welcome to Capitol Theater's Musical Moments. This series of educational and hopefully entertaining offerings is made possible by the generous support of our sponsors, Popoff Inc., Concrete Contracting, with additional support from Baker Boyer Bank, Fresh Hop Group, G.H. Moen LLC, the Moen Family, Red and Carolyn Ramsey, Yakima Sunrise Rotary, and from donors just like you.
Hello!
Hello!
This is Charlie.
This is Al.
And we are here with another Capitol Theater musical moment. We are actually shifting to something that was in the earlier days of musical theater, back when it was more considered musical comedy, from a show called Pale Joey. This is I Could Write a Book.
Sweet. We just watched this movie recently. Was that Prime or Netflix? I think Prime.
It was one of those shows.
Watch it. It was good. Frank Sinatra. I can't go wrong.
Well, you can, because it was one of the older musicals and the misogyny will get to you. But nonetheless, we hope you enjoy. If they ask me, I could write a book about the way you walk and whisper and look. I could write a preface on how we met, so the world would never forget. And the secret meaning of the plot is just to tell them that I love you a lot. Then the world discovers as my book ends how to make two lovers of friends. Mr. L. Fischer. And the simple secret of the plot is just to tell them that I love you a lot. Then the world discovers as my book ends how to make two lovers, make two lovers, make two lovers of friends. Richard Rodgers and Lorenz Hart wrote I Could Write a Book as part of the collection of songs for the musical Pale Joey. Now, Pale Joey made its Broadway premiere in 1940, before the Tonys existed. The original title character was played by Gene Kelly, and the movie adaptation, the title character, was played by Frank Sinatra. Now, didn't receive awards for the original production, but like so many shows of that era, it really is the songs that are so much more memorable and have had a greater impact than the shows from which they originated. Another popular standard from that show is Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered. Now, the Rodgers and Hart collaboration preceded that of Rodgers and Hammerstein, and therefore was before the R&H formula that so specifically defined the early days of the contemporary musical theater genre. Nonetheless, Pale Joey, despite mixed reviews for its original production, did receive a film adaptation in 1957, but it also had Broadway revivals in 1952, 1963, 1976, and again in 2008. Now, considered one of the finest and most integrated of the Rodgers and Hart collaborations, Pale Joey still suffers from a book that's been referred to as corrosive and joyless. And additionally, its title character can probably be referred to as misogynistic, and even more specifically and more colloquially as a player. The film adaptation certainly did its best to make it a happier story. And each of the revivals were rewritten to a degree to help flesh out the characters a little bit more. But I believe the show will certainly always suffer for being a product of the time in which it was originally written. And the title character will always be basically an unsympathetic character. Fortunately, so many of the songs are so memorable and so singable. So, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for listening in. I want to thank my collaborative partner and husband, Al Fischer, and all of the sponsors that help support this series. Please keep in mind to keep connected while we are all mindfully keeping apart. Thanks so much.